How is getUs supposed to know that it should only write 10 characters? Why did it go wrong? Well, it's because in C, this buffer here is just a pointer. There's no length associated with it. In fact, if we look at the man page for getUs, we'll see it's the same man page for getUs and fgetUs. getUs just takes this char star, that is a pointer to a character buffer, and if we look at the end, there is a security consideration section, which sounds like it's relevant to us right now, and it just says the getUs function cannot be used securely because of its lack of bounds checking, because getUs doesn't know how much memory it's supposed to use. What you're supposed to do instead is use the fgetUs function. fgetUs takes a buffer, but also the size of that buffer and where you read it from. So let's try fixing our hello program with fgetUs. I will read a name and say that it's some buffer size and read from standard in. So when I compile hello C now and run it, notice we did not get a warning anymore because we're not using the getUs function. I can say hello to Alice. If I try Alice and Bob, that both works and says aborts. Now as Alice and Bob, what if I say Alice and Bob and Mallory? Now I just see Alice and Bob, but also get this abort at the end. Looking at our program one more time, you may have caught my mistake already. I typed 14 here to allow names up to 13 characters long, which would be Alice and Bob, but the name buffer here is only 10. So to really correct the problem, I have to change that to 10. And compiling again. Now if I say Alice and Bob, then you can see it just says hello Alice and, because fgetUs stopped trying to write into the buffer once it wrote 9 characters plus a null terminator. So what we see here is when you use fgetUs and you supply the size to fgetUs, you have to be careful to get it right. 64 would be even more wrong than what I did. We have to put 10 here, and keep in mind that you have to worry about the null terminator convention as well. Most functions, like fgetUs, expects the total size of the buffer, and so it makes sure that it leaves itself room for a null terminator. But in other cases, the size has to be 1 less to say how long the string that should be accepted, and then the null terminator is written after that.